Greetings, ladies.
Rangers in space.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We
Hi.
interrupt your regularly scheduled Star Wars for a temporary break. That's right. We're playing Neopets. Ooh.
There are legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others.
I don't know what's going on.
But I know the entire plot of this game, and I don't know
Others
what's
are of the
going on.
darkest kind.
Actually, I know what's going on. I just don't want to say anything. Anyway, we're playing Neopets the Darkest Faerie. You know, that one game that people are nostalgic for, even though it's kind of clunky and awkward.
You're clunky and awkward.
Yeah? And?
Your point?
What are you trying to say, Squirrel? Well, it is funny to me because genuinely I've seen different reviews for this game, almost all of which say that it is clunky and it has not aged well. But at the same time, it's also like it's not a bad game. It's just kind of a people who made it knew what they wanted to make, did what they could. Anyway, time to see our first character. No, not any of these chuckle fucks. There he is.
Ooh.
I'll tear your gizzard out like a croquebec. Merida will be mine. No!
No, Lord Darrigan, you will fall to the might of the defenders of Meridel.
It's time for Tormund to beat the shit out of his 6-year-old sister.
Siblings.
Next time you get to play Darrigan.
But I do love that she like
Is it true?
she gets her ass handed me she gets her ass handed to her and it's like, yeah, it's almost like she's 6 or something.
Hey, no mercy. Oh wait, no, that applies to video games. Never mind.
My winnies! Tar! Mom is
No, but
going
remember,
to
folks,
you.
always be considerate of kids. Unless it's video games, then no mercy.
Uh-oh. Gotta go.
I was gonna say it's like be merciful for kids unless they're your siblings, in which case that squirt can get fucked. I'm kidding.
No, but seriously though, they need to earn their victories. You don't coddle them with video games.
Anyway, time to collect some. Oh, I forgot.
Did you speed up the footage?
I did. Because this takes a minute.
This looks so awkward.
Oh yeah. But it's weirder because I actually have the music at the proper speed, like the music's not sped up.
This is very weird and speedy. I need something appropriate for this.
There
we go.
But yeah, no, I sped this up because collecting the winnies is just pain in the ass. On the bright side, they once you get one in a pin, you don't have to worry about it escaping. That's still annoying. Oh no, our mom's angry at us.
Shut up, Mom. I do what I want.
Also, I didn't realize Tor's mom is named Patricia.
Patricia! They can't do it.
To be fair, I don't notice most of the characters' names outside of Tormund and Roberta. Like they have characters from the actual website, and it's like, ah man, I don't remember these characters' names. But it is interesting that like this game is still considered canon to the website.
Huh.
Oh yeah. The most recent story, because every once in a while Neopets will have a big overarching plot on the site. And the most recent story, which is referred to as the Void Within, does reference both Tormund and Roberta. It's kind of a, here's what they're doing, you know, like 20 years after the events of Darkest Faerie. Hell, Neopets actually had a plot right after Darkest Faerie came out that is essentially just a sequel to Darkest Faerie. Which kind of has to suck if you're a kid that didn't grow up with this game, because the game was exclusive to PlayStation 2. I mean, to be fair, it still is, and I doubt, because I don't know who exactly has the rights to the game, but I doubt that we would get a remaster on modern systems. I would love a remaster though, because it's like, man, a remaster of this game that actually that fixes some of the problems would be nice. Oh, blueprints for a grappling hook that we will not have access to until Act 3. So, you know, several hours from now. So out of curiosity, I think I know Casey's history with Neopets, but Rumpy, what is your history with Neopets, if any?
I have no experience with this whatsoever.
You never tried any of the Flash games back in the day?
Not really, no.
So yeah, so basically the only person on the channel who has any experience with Neopets outside of like the McDonald's promotion is me.
To be fair, I still have that little pink and purple starfish. Love it.
Huh. Trying to remember what
I think it was called Rose Nova.
Oh, okay, so that's not even a pet. That's basically a element that your pet could use as a form of magic or something. That's still neat. I wish I still had some of the old Neopets toys. I mean, to be fair, like the game, I did actually buy a copy of this game off of eBay. Game itself I got for around like $30, which isn't bad.
Tor, I've got something for you to do. Something important. I want you to deliver a package.
Over to Farmer Addison's again?
No, this one goes to
Sounds so
Meridel.
To Meridel?
To Meridel? To the castle?
I know you're excited, but there's a few things you need to know about before you go. The road to Meridel is...
I love the hokey delivery of that line.
You'll need something to guard that package with.
Because it's like, okay, yeah, I can tell. I can tell this is a kid's franchise. Like, to Meridel, to the kingdom.
It is not a toy. It carries with it
He's
great
so happy to get
responsibility.
off the
Do you
farm.
understand what that means?
It's like being a knight. You have to fight for the good and against injustice and evil.
That's part of it for sure. But knights follow a code of chivalry. They defend the weak, they don't lie, and always keep their word. They fight only for the right causes. Do you understand?
Also,
Yes, sir.
like, one of Tormund's biggest dreams is to become a knight. Yeah, we don't even become a squire until like part 5. Oh yay, spending a good 5 minutes looking at my inventory because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, okay, I remember what I'm doing. No pass glitch. The game doesn't have subtitles, unfortunately. Which honestly just makes how quiet the game can be at times. Which, granted, is mostly... It's more down to my Elgato being a pain in the butt. How quiet the game can be, it's like... It... just... eh. Anyway, now we have our first weapon! A sword! Now we can hit things really hard.
I need you to hit them really hard.
Really hard. You know, it's funny considering our sword is just a basic wooden sword, how effective it actually is against most things that we end up fighting. Although, by the time we get to Meridel, if we have enough Neo points, like, we can just afford to upgrade our sword almost immediately. Because I think the Squire's sword in Meridel is like 500 Neo points. So if you do what I do and dick around for a bit, you can actually just get all the money you need to upgrade almost immediately. Although at time of recording, I'm currently in Act 3 and I'm still working with the base shield that you get, which is a wooden shield, so. For the record, I'm not showing this stuff off because I'm not doing this to show this stuff off. I'm doing this because while playing, the game is dark and I can't actually see where the exit is. I don't know how to leave my house.
Glitchy died 4 minutes after he left his house.
I don't actually want to admit how many times I ended up getting a game over.
I'm guessing a bunch.
I love just the all of his family waving as he walks off. Because for some reason that's just the general idle animation for a lot of characters.
Bye, son. Enjoy storming the castle.
Bye, son. Enjoy getting lost on your way to the castle. Anyway, time to save, because if I don't do it now, if I don't save now, I'm going to have to start the entire game over from the beginning, because this game does not have checkpoints.
Woo.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, there's a lot of things in this game that's like, why, like, with a game, because this game came out in 2005, there's a lot of things in this game that's like, why do you not have this? I mean, at the very least, dying doesn't take you back to the title screen. It will take you back to the last save point that you were at. But you would have had to at least save there once. And it's just kind of a when I say this game is clunky and aged, I mean this game is clunky and aged. I still recommend it because it's not a bad game. It's just kind of a you have to take into account there are things that it definitely could have done better. Anyway, time to beat the shit out of some bandits that are robbing an old beggar. Oh, jeez.
So stuff that is absolutely justified.
Oh yeah. It is also funny to me because the game's audio is as low as it is. You can't hear the actual attack sound effects. Yay, we did it! We saved Steve Bloomfrog!
Yay! I think.
Thank you. No, I really mean it. Thank you. It's about time someone showed those bandits a thing or two. Let's see. You deserve a little something for your effort.
That's not necessary. A true knight
Knows when to accept an honest gift for your trouble here.
Here's this random necklace I found on the ground about 5 miles back.
Remember,
I don't need it, and I think you would actually find it useful. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to equip magic to your items so that not only can you beat the shit out of people, you can beat the shit out of people and have the type effectiveness that Pokemon has. I'm not kidding. That's basically what the moats. Yeah, that's basically what the moats are for. Like you equip a moat to one of your.
No, I saw you playing the game because I stuck with you for one of the recording sessions, but I've said that's new because the crafting system in Star Wars: The Old Republic got an overhaul. Now you can also create the components for modular weapons because they realized all of the funky weapons that they have in game, you can't do shit with them if you don't have the actual firepower.
Cool. Anyway, time to beat
So
the shit
now
out
you
of
can actually pick
time
them
to
up.
beat the shit out of. That is not the same beggar. Oh wait, no, wait, this is just a random bandit that. Huh. I genuinely thought that was the beggar fighting you just as a tutorial. It's like, no, that's just a random bandit. Anyway, time to continue wandering aimlessly towards Meridel. To the castle. But yeah, no, going back to what you were saying with Star Wars: The Old Republic, that's pretty cool. It is weird how the game translates certain Neopet designs to this game.
I also will state that Star Wars: The Old Republic definitely feels like they brought back the composer for KOTOR 2 as opposed to KOTOR 1.
Oh, nice. For any fans of this game watching me just randomly hit spam the attack button, don't worry. I eventually figure out how you're properly supposed to do the combo. It's almost like this game is... the combat in this game is fucking awkward.
Also, one of the things is that preferred accounts have the subscriber experience gain rate, as well as having an unlimited amount of credit storage. Yeah, basically, just go ahead and spend the $5 on the premium on 500 of the cartel coins and buy yourself something funny. It is the quickest and easiest way to get to the good stuff in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Just spend the $5 on the premium currency.
That's good to know. I wish more games that go for the free-to-play model would do something like that. You know, it kind of reminds me, strangely enough, kind of reminds me a bit of Club Penguin. How Club Penguin used to work. Also, the game crashed on me in the middle of this side quest. Which is why you saw me just cut there. Ooh, riveting gameplay! Beating the fuck out of weeds. I mean, I'd criticize being forced to do chores for a random neighbor kid, but at the same time, these weeds are sentient, so I do understand. Oh boy, we're 1% luckier.
Hooray!
Don't get too excited. The luck stat is literally just for cutting grass. So the different grass patches around the game, sometimes you'll see a patch of golden grass. If you cut that, it'll give you Neo points. The luckier you are, the more Neo points you get from the grass. And that's literally all the luck stat does.
Fun.
Yeah. it's almost completely useless. Anyway, we're getting close to the end of the part. Next time we're gonna deal with fucking spiders.
Spider!
Spiders?
Get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Oh god, hit the dirt! Ah!
I will at least say the spiders in this game do not look as terrifying as they could.
Yeah,
It is something. It is something nice. Like I genuinely like that Neopets Darkest Faerie does adapt. Like certain enemies you fight are based off of actual pets that you can get on the site. Anyway, we will see you guys next time for hopefully better audio quality.
Goodbye. I love yous.